Yeah, prof. See, in the lectures, and it's all about human personality, behavior, and mostly psychology. So mostly we will normally talk about someone being clever person. Oh, I say I'm a clever. Oh, damn boy, damn girl, you're a clever. But it's not always the case that you're a clever person. We all claim to be a clever person, but that's not always the case. So we have some signs and some certain traits that indicate someone is a clever. So normally it's not about you being in class or educated or you have PhD degree or masters. These are certain natural traits or abilities when you are able to demonstrate. It shows that you're a clever person. So today we are going to look at least 10 signs of a clever person. So the moment you see these signs, at least one or two of these signs, you know that the person is a clever person. So welcome to ThinkTank 2.5 with Mr. Ekow. And here we have a teaching for limitless minds like you. So today we are going to talk about it. Someone will say someone is able to speak in public. He has that loud voice, extrovert. He's not shy in front of people. So we normally tag that person as he is the smartest or the clever person. But that is not always the case. So there are some key things when you see in someone, like the person have the ability to observe, the person have the ability to analyze a situation, and upon analyzing, the person can act upon it with wisdom. Then it means that person is on the road of being a clever person or tagged as a clever person. So according to Cambridge Dictionary, it defines clever as having or showing the ability to learn and understand things quickly and to think effective solutions to problems. So when you have the ability to learn and understand things quickly, the moment they bring the word ability, you have to know that it is something you have to train. Like you don't just have it like that. It can come from experience, training, education, or exposure. So you have to train to get that skills or that ability to get such traits. So let's look at the first sign. One common sign of you seeing someone as a clever person is the person can act jump to observe situations. So when you are around people and you see the person normally act like he doesn't know, he's naive to the situations, what is happening, he act as if he has no idea about the thing. Mostly these people play the fool to learn more from others, and they use curiosity as a shield and observation as a tool to get enough data about what is happening around them. So when you see this sign, you have to know that that person is a clever person. That's one sign, but that is not all. Let's look at the second one. So the second one, they mostly listen more than they speak. So if you see someone or if you meet someone with a clever mentality, normally they don't speak a lot. They normally listen. They have the ability to listen to people. So you will be the one talking, but they will be the one listening. All these things, they hear what is happening to just to understand. So normally if they don't talk, they will be just using silence as a powerful way of what getting meaning from your words. So that's another sign of a person is a clever person. Three, they normally pretend not to know, as I indicated earlier. They appear like they are unaware. and they draw out the real thinkers because this help them to gather deep insight from what is happening around them. So they pretend, meanwhile they know the thing, but they will pretend as if they don't know, just to know the real thinkers around the problem. So that if they have to consult or seek more data from other people, they will use that to get it. Or they stay calm when others panic. That's another sign. So when you see a clever person, normally they don't act aggressive when situations are not going on their way of expectation. So people will get panic of issues or a problem. But clever people, they don't rush situations. They think clearly in chaos. And one of the things they normally use is composure. Meanwhile, the situation is very crucial for them to solve, but they will act as if nothing is happening. They have everything under control. So they normally use composure as their secret strength. So when you see this sign, you have to know that this or this person can be a clever person. Another sign is they use silence as a strategy. That's the fifth sign. They use silence as a strategy. So these people, normally when you see them, if you don't get close to them and know them, you may think they are introverts. They are not that socially like outgoing type because mostly they are quiet. They mostly have that kind of silence energy around them. But it's not normal, it's not like they can't talk, but they use that silence as a strategy. So if you think they are quiet people, normally they use it to just to get the focus of the situation. So that when people get close to them, they will reveal themselves to them. So if you meet them for the first time, they will just pretend quiet. You be the talking, then you just reveal your intentions. So if you are trying to manipulate the situation, they will just use silence to just maneuver their way, just to know you better. So that's one sign. So another sign is they hide their strengths in a plain sight. They hide their strengths in a plain sight. This means normally they don't boast of their competencies. They have what it takes to do so many things, but they will just act naive. They don't boast. But you see, when there is a problem, then they will surprise you. They will surprise you with the solutions. So their powers normally lies within the quiet mastery. So you think they can't solve the problem, but they have everything figured out. So that's one sign. Another sign is they have the ability to read people without words. So you just looking at them, your tonation, your gestures, that one alone is enough for them to know the kind of energy and intentions around whatever you are trying to put on them. So they can easily read people without you even speaking to them. They can just look at you and get enough data about you. So when you see these signs, it means that person is very clever. Another sign is they use a humor to reveal truth. Mostly when you read these people, they can be very funny. They can be very, very funny. They can create some kind of jokes that it will create an environment where people can easily laugh, get connected to them. Meanwhile, they are using this just to get enough data from people around them to solve the problem or find their way out. So when you see these kind of signs, it's just telling you that that person is really clever. Another sign is this one is a common trait in all of those who are, I mean, tagged as clever. You don't seek validation. Clever people, they don't need your validation. They don't need your acceptance. You don't have to tell them they are good. You don't have to applaud them to make them feel that they are good. They know. They are very confident in their own way. So in silence or in public, in whatever, they know they have what it takes. So they don't seek any validation. They just define themselves based on what they can do. So that's one sign when you are around these people, you don't seek validation around you. If you see this sign, you have to know that person is very clever. The last one, they never stop learning. This is one crucial skills or trait about them. For them, they are more like life learners. They always learn. Every day is a learning platform for them. They learn any moment, anytime, any situations. Even when they are not even doing anything, it's a form of learning. Just to get new things every day for them so that they will process. So when you see this kind of signs, you have to know they are very clever. So I would say true cleverness isn't about showing off. It's about understanding yourself and others deeply. So if you have this embodiment of knowledge about your own self, trust me, you can call yourself as a clever person. It's not about you being educated or not educated. Thank you.